Cloud9 looking to walk up. It's that first contact versus Cello. And we saw some amazing things from Cello already on this map, and he is the new addition, right? That's the difference between this Imperial and the one we had in Antwerp. He replaces FNX. At the RMR, to get them here, he was an absolute god on this map. Shiro to be tested. He finds those first 2 kills nice and easy with the Berettas. Fur finds an answer, but this B site is not going to go down easy whatsoever. And Cloud9, with 3 members up, just have to finish the little that's left of Cello. So the pistol goes swimmingly. C9 strike first.
Yeah.
Smoke goes forward onto the front side of it. That could create some cover for Short, but Inter's peeks first. Hobbit up next, cut down by Fur. Nice shot from Shiro onto Short though, and we're gonna stay at the even keel with 8 seconds left. A jump up gets denied. Fallen has to plant. Oh damn, that comes close, but he gets it down and Shiro finds Vinny. It falls on Fallen. He finds a little damage, but neither frag, and it's C9. Not pressured within that moment. Volley on his feet though, down to half health. But Shiro doesn't give a damn. He's gonna keep it ice cold. Cello finds the kill off fire. Nafany's still pressed forward. And all of a sudden, Hobbit looks to slide in. He's got both. Inside that front sight, destroys the hopes of at least Fallen and Cello. But here comes Bolts into the 1v2. Only 12 seconds left to work with. He needs to catch both these kills. He will not be given a chance to plant. Bolts finds the up-close one first, and now he does have a moment to himself. Inter's opts not to rush. He waits, and that bomb goes down. Bolts on half health, dead as he jumps. Inters snips him from the sky.
That Fallen was making call-outs specifically.
Ooh, missed shots from Inters. Gives Cello, a second chance. He slams Nafany back down into the water, but Short's still occupied by Shiro. Hobbit picks up the kill as well. And so, all of a sudden, Imperial have to double back. It's 2 entries to Cello's name, but no follow-through from the Brazilians. We've got Fur occupying this deep corner. Hobbit's walking in, and if he doesn't check that, he's a dead man walking. Sure enough, Fur misses the first shots, but recovers. And now we're talking double man advantage of 4 versus 2. What seems like the best chance for Imperial's first round win.
No, there's 2 players on islands right now. That's middle of the map control conceded from the CT side with a player. And this allows for the walkout to take place, and Fur can let him know no one's coming short.
Ooh, Axile slides down, not spotted from heaven. Shiro holds his angles, loses his support, and now has everything to do. A little bit of chip damage. He's out in the open, floating. And being given a chance to leave. Short peek, stopped. Fallen in Bolts. And Shiro, oh, that nade's hefty. So with that, yeah, he's gone. He'll continue to wait. Oh, that flash, perfect. Hobbit gets back in, at least into a spot to enable Axile's exit, and even though he dies 1 for 1, at least Hobbit's nowhere there, can't be traded back, and it's a 4 versus 4 with health advantage Cloud9.
Yeah, it was like some kind of pseudo-containment there, like Cloud9 left him, but they allowed for a flash assist to get on the board. Give him a chance, Shiro, ooh, bottom left corner of the scope, it's a bit too far away.
Bolt's just sliding through with that one. Inter's interesting position. Nafany with the FAMAS. 2 lesser rifles here versus the majority of Imperial, but remember, early damage could be big. Inter's unknown. He's got a chance, strikes down the plant, but Vinny's got the double. And Hobbit, yet again, working through connector, falls to Fur. And Fur catch Hobbit on those lurks in connector mid-round, but look at this. Cloud9 getting adventurous. They press right into Volts and they find the 5v4, but look at, again, an immediate rotation. They're going to try to sprint this into the A site, and Shiro's position is going to mean that he can only start shooting once they start to come up those stairs. There's a smoke in front of it, 20 on the clock. First one stopped, Cello dead, no trade. Shiro misses, but luckily Axile's right there with him, and all of a sudden Cloud9 swarm. Fallen's on the board, but Cloud9 bounce back.
Playing passive in the site. Trying to make it a bit of a honeypot. 3 people here waiting, and that smoke finally comes down, but so does the exec.
Cello comes around, gets caught out by Nafany. He's got support inside of water and another towards Monster. So Nafany just kind of leaning on both sides, waiting for that follow through from Imperial, and Inter's point blank. A double kill as they exit Monster. And now Cloud9's defense starts to hold strong again. Right, we get the...
What was that?
It made no sense, you know, overpasses. Close as that shot could have been.
It's Groundhog Day.
Shiro holding an angle, but Fallen absolutely rocks him. Hobbit, he's got two backs turned and an excellent distraction serve. There we go. Fallen's got an answer yet again. Swap into the AK as Axile looks to fall back. Fire at his feet, he can't linger. And he's got a teammate with him, another in Bolts, all the way down towards B. So suddenly we could be watching Inters have to perform. And so far he has. 10 and 6 in the first 12. And Nafany peeled away for the moment, up in heaven. Inters eats the flash, can't dodge that. Bolts gets the entry, and Imperial look to keep this game as close as possible. Nafany with a smoke to work closer towards site. One of the T's already over towards short. Another pressed in close on water. Fallen versus Nafany's yet to happen yet. And Axile 40 health. Nafany finds the blind side, but Bolts gets that trade. And Axile still just waiting for a chance to come through. And round 15, and it's a bit of a Hail Mary. He will lose Fur as he tries to engage towards long. So a retake needed here from C9, but massive weapon advantage. Utilities again on their belt and ready to be used. There's a chance that this bathroom duel goes down the way of Imperial, and that would suddenly take a ton of pressure off of the flank, but it doesn't work out for Bolts. Fallen's in the pocket, the only kill so far, and he hits another dink, setting up Vinny for what would be an unbelievable, near impossible 1 versus 4. The defuse being stuck, and with that, C9 take their 9th.
Between them and their opponents, but now they're looking for a pistol.
Oh, poor Hobbit, blind, but so is Bolts. That flash finding both fronts of the fight. Axile pressing into the pillar. It's nice to see that the members of Cloud9 are fragging around Shiro. It's not that one-man army. Cello, 3 kills as he finally comes around the side of wood. Inter struggles, and Fallen with a Vinny between enemy lines. C9 shot in the back, and down goes a bomb. A fire in between him. That's actually going to delay Cello, so he can't help, but Fallen damn well holds that line. Short side falls, and the bomb's still unrecovered. Inters has to try and climb over top. The Bathrooms player is nowhere to be found. Hobbit has yet to deal with Cello. Tech9's out, bombs down again, and Imperial just won't stop winning.
Yeah.
It's a 2-round lead on the CT side because Cello slices through them.
That's right, like an outside monster molly. Again, it's about displacing those two people to attack B. Oh my god, the counter boost.
Perfectly timed to catch Shiro, preoccupied with trying to move that bomb by the looks of it up connector. But if they decide to try and throw something at this A site, you better hope to God it sticks. We've got Fallen in the pocket, Fur on long. He'll chop down the first one. And now Fallen runs less of a risk, sits behind the boxes. Nafany catches the rotate, and Fallen back to the top rope, misses the close shot, sees Inters, he gets that frag, and Bolts comes in with a double, but he loses the long player. 3 for Bolts, and the A site holds strong. Yeah, that had like majority bomb plants. There's only been 1. But as Hobbit has gone from the last round's Tech9 success into the AK buy here, we have a 5v4 for Cloud9. This could be the chance to crack through that defense finally. But Cello, man of the hour, 21 and 14, riding the high after every single round. He's hungry, he's hunting, and he gets caught off by Inters point blank. So it seems as though Cloud9 have finally found the solution, and it comes by way of early kills versus Fur and Cello.
Yeah, Fallen's lost his 2 linemen here, and he is back into his most passive position, looking for what could be a free frag. Shiro shoots one through Inters, knocks him out, and that's bank gone. And already we've got the last 2 remaining Imperial players thinking about their save positions. 3
individual kills from C9 as they work their way towards the A site.
Vinny with the AK in the back line, eyes forward. No players on anti-flash at the moment. Bolts waiting with a nade out. Vinny with the first spray is good. He's looking for a second. Axile falls into the fire. He gets his frag. He gets some information on a second player here in Cello. He has been so aware on the rotation, but he gets tagged through the mid. Inside the connector, Shiro on the hunt, and he gets the kill as well.
That's an exit strat. That's a way away. They can leave. And for a second, it felt like maybe things get too hot, but they hold. Ooh, this one, folks, the 25th. Fallen.
Jesus.
He saw it.
Yeah, but it's information. Pass coming up to the 30-second mark. One player quietly walking down to the B site. It's not feeling like a fake. Everybody is here.
Bolts just fully exposed, and yet he holds, but Shiro, you know he's going to trade. We've got 20 seconds to the clock. It's him and Inters trying to press in, but Fallen locks down Pillar yet again. Shiro, Fur is staring at this position. It's an easy double headshot for the M4A1. But it's not one, not two, an entire pack of Cloud9 players inching their way closer to that A site. And nobody shows him a sliver of skin. CT's in the A site, flash above, and they're looking for confirmation. Fallen's lucky. That's a headshot that only does 16 damage. And NERVNYY gets tagged down to a third. Fallen, quick scope onto Axile. The onslaught's incoming. They press up through bathrooms, and Shiro finds his impact. But Fur, who had gone unchecked, strikes them from the backside. 4v3. Fallen doubles back. Inter's gonna lay down smoke, trying to give himself space, trying to give C9 some sort of a chance. And that bomb going down does exactly that. 2 flashes left for Cloud9. Do they want to go into the bank push? NERVNYY's holding as all of a sudden this retake gets closer. Fallen, oh, the no-scope into the knees! And Vinny comes through with ease onto Hobbit. Inter's in the clutch. 3 players to take. They've got that bomb planted for Inters. This could be a wonderful moment, but he gets dropped to 11 HP. And all of a sudden, he shrinks, he shrivels, and still he finds Vinny's head. Point blank, all 3! Inters does it!
Hobbit to hold, but if he loses teammates, he will turn around. First kill comes through, it's good.
And Cello holds, Cello waits. He's being allowed to until Fire finds his feet. It's НЕРВНЫЙ at the helm, taking it into his own damn hands. Vinny finds one from above. 2v2 again.
Boost.
This would be big, and who other than Fallen and Fur, but they chase ghosts as Cloud9 slip by.
Ooh.
They leave towards A. They're gone.
Yes, and now it's a long rotation. This was the perfect play. But Cloud9's is still better. They get out of there. Plant goes down. They'll be able to get into good positions. They know there's going to be some time before the CTs get here, but look who's not wasting any time.
So fast. Fires his way into this bomb site. The T's incredibly split. НЕRVNYY all the way down long. Shiro back by bank. Smoke on the play for Shiro. And Fur tries to find a little vision, goes for the run boost as they worry about close corners, but they worry about those wrong corners. It's long where ＮERVNYY waits. A tap onto the bomb, and NERVNYY's gonna try and strike them by surprise. Fallen, imagine. Woo. But Shiro, it's the numbers. And no movement from that B site, man. Imperial, they could very well be finding themselves in a retake in round 30.
It's a matter of moments before this bear trap slams shut.
Hobbit met by his smoke. Now, of course, the trajectory tells them first press close, so his position very well known. Everybody from C9 is going to be coming around that corner and hunting for Fur. Down he goes. He brings Hobbit with him. It's a Fallen 1-for-1. And now the 3v3. 10 seconds. And Imperial comes sprinting up from that B site. 2 from spawn, 1 on connector, and Bolts can't find that wallbang damage. No, sir. Not yet. C9 sitting in the swamp of this site.
Ooh, and they haven't gone back for bathroom control because they're worried about a fast flank. Vinny's trying to play this as slow as possible.
There is 1 flashbang left on Vinny.
It's not an ideal post plant.
Shiro's in the open, looking for the fight. He too on a rifle. Cello picks it up, and who's gonna trade sufficiently enough? Axile's got it for now. Bolt slides in. Vinny's got his frag, but Axile's here with another. Now's his chance to shine. Now, right here. And as Vinny closes that gap, time is of the essence. He doesn't have it. No chance. Overtime from Cloud9. Ooh, Fallen.
Oh my God.
Oh no, Fallen.
Oh, head first into that. And he sees so many bodies, but man, this is so hard to react to. It's so early in the round. It means that Cloud9, they could continue forward and be successful. They could go back, and if there's an overreaction, they're successful. And you see them taking this latter option. It's a bunch of mind games happening all at once. This calls for forward.
And Inters, oh, caught falling down a second. Fur from down beneath gets man advantage back in the hands of Imperial. What an awkward fight for Cloud9 to try and deal with. And he's going to try to sell this as if he's left. Not the case. He sticks around inside connector. Axile gets all the way up into the site though. Bolts gives him the real estate. Vinny's working with just an SMG up in heaven. And maybe Fur's best efforts will still all be in vain. Unless Cello comes down through Con, finishes the little that's left of Hobbit. Cello versus Hobbit. And it's Hobbit who's got it. Now Vinny, well, you're gonna need 3. the lesser weaponry, and caught as he looks to slide through a flawless OT half from Cloud9.
Oh.
And take into consideration,
All the same.
easy shadow. Missed shot though.
Great shoulder peek right there. Second shot's bad.
0 for 2, hits the third, but Cello still walks away.
They're playing with fire.
Man, you give Shiro too many chances and you will pay that price. There's a second CT on long, both of which fall back. Add Nafany to the situation, and he's gonna chop down Vinny on the forefront of the bathrooms. Nobody there to trade it. And next up is that wounded Cello on 15 HP. But a long play. Fur, he gets past that initial scope of Shiro, and we have C9 getting dangerously close to the bathrooms. They want the fight, and they're trying to take it on their own damn terms. How does Shiro land that? Survives the engagement, and now it's just Fur, desperate on long. Cloud9 have managed to hang on. They've really done it. With Shiro standing tall yet again, with other players performing, it is no longer the one-man army, but all of Cloud9 that serve up a defeat to Imperial. Fighting towards the B site as well, and that actually draws Imperial over towards B. Vinny snaps it down onto Nafany. He thought maybe he could just get away with holding on the corner, punishing a solo lurch, but that is not the case. It's Imperial to pick up the first one, and it's Bolts inside of this B site. He's gonna find that kill on Axile. Shiro's got the answer, and Hobbit gets lost inside the smoke. So Imperial, well.
Hold on. But Fallen, he's not scared, and he actually wins one over Shiro.
All right.
Dead on as Shiro waits.
And that's not gonna be an easy fight any day of the week.
Ooh.
But you know Fallen still got it in it.
He does, especially when it matters.
Hobbit, oh, this could get weird. Cello, he's found that perfect moment of timing.
Oh my
and he
God.
catches Hobbit with a nade in hand, so it goes down smooth.
And now their plans are obvious, right? Hobbit's throwing a fallback flashbang, which makes it very difficult for C9 to organize in good conscience towards the other side of the map, knowing that it's understood. So 35 seconds and they're actually coming back. I actually feel like they're going into a save, yeah. This is a completely lost position from the perspective of Cloud9, a team that will, save for the smallest reasons. But what's the utility kit here? Fur does have enough nades. Cello, brave move, standing in front of the volley. He has to fight, and he'll pay the price. Fur comes to help him out and dies too.
Now all of a sudden, Hobbit just gonna play it patient for a second, but that A site looking real compromised. And even then, Cloud9 don't follow through. They would have been met by Fallen's op, the support of Bolts. Instead, they'll head elsewhere, and even that B site now understaffed. Vinny peels away. This could very easily be C9's first round win.
Yeah, I mean, they're playing it so well to press this advantage, because what happens if you kill the 2A ramp players, the very natural protocol is to just take over ramp control with your CTs. Do that first, and in that window of time, C9 are attacking the other site. It would take Imperial gambling to be in the correct site at the right time.
Fur and Cello just sitting back and waiting this one out.
They've cheated the timing here, throwing nades late, execing, and oh, that's a beautiful play.
More kills to be had, but they hold on. A flank from Hobbit, and that's just enough. It gets the better of Fur. Hobbit's able to find that one. Turn Bolts, oh my. He's able to stop that bomb plant. Hobbit hands busy, 2 CTs ahead. Vinny and Bolts looking to come in big, and that nade does massive damage. But they do lose track of Hobbit in the smoke, and he's looking, oh, what a tap! And a near damn clutch, but not enough from Hobbit. Bolts is looking elsewhere. Bolts gets wind of it, Axile distracted. Vinny, that's too easy, and he gets around the corner. He's gonna drop a smoke, but they're right on his heels, and at this point, damn, he's lucky to be alive.
Yeah.
Shiro loses track of him as he gets behind the green, and the CTs rotate in, blinded as Fallen finds his teammate, Shiro and Nafany into the 2v4, and that op finds just the one. 40 seconds, and Vinny fighting tooth and nail, loses his head. Nafany doubles back, and Fur's on the flank. It's another for take a quick glance. It's Shiro doing his things. But maybe it's Nafany's turn to come through this round. It's Tech9's up for C9. It's 9 rounds up for Imperial.
I thought Imperial were going to slow it down when it came to the ramp aggressions, but they have not. Full credit, they're playing it exactly as they should. And it's a volatile thing to do. And if you're not well prepared, you don't dry run it, you haven't tried this enough times, you will pay, especially versus a team like Cloud9. Nafany has taken the smallest lead, whether it's a kill or spotting someone, and tried to turn that into a full A hit anytime he can. It helps you think less as an IGL, and he knows what to do if he exec versus 4. But Imperial have done such a good job of just making sure to narrow the trades as much as possible. And Fur, again, honestly, not many people are playing the ramp like he's doing in this match so far, but it's working out splendidly. Just aggressive enough.
Fur looking for a chance to strike him down. Remember, majority Tech9's here, so if he peeks the right player, it could have gone his way, but instead, the other M4 finds its target.
Oh, that's a big find.
Man advantage here for Cloud9, a second M4 for Shiro.
The problem is they don't have any more utility, so they have to attack dry, and Fallen is ready for that.
Strikes down one M4. The second, though, in the hands of Shiro, comes up from short side. Bolts and Vinny back at the retake yet again. They're both playing well, but it's labored, and it's C9 to kind of sneak one onto the board. They're
Bits.
for finally mollied out.
Yeah, and he does have a smoke for himself. This is like the first time he's had to use this. Nate could have done a bit more. And he is already in the sky. Ooh! And now he's on the ground.
Down he goes. Sent soaring by Hobbit. No contact until that peak comes through. Wow, Fallen. He gets away with such little health, but still more than what Cello's got. You'd think that prime's an easy pickup for somebody else. Bolts wants to go high over top. And Hobbit
covering. Oh, well
another
done.
one. Clean as can be, as Bomb is down on A site. So C9's winning ways continue at the tail end of this T-half.
Yeah, and now Money is the...
A little bit of aggression, though, into that B site. Vinny can't see a damn thing, but he's alive for now. Those nades chunk him down to 3. Axile actually gets hit by the bombardment from Bolt.
Oh, no, Vinny walks
flame
into the molly.
That makes things a little awkward, especially with Hobbit in from middle. Catching a clean headshot on Cello. An unusual spot that finds his rotate off guard. But Fur, that's a bomb delivered on the doorstep. They've lost track of Inters at B. Man, there's way too many layers on this.
How did Fur even get here? Nafany's above him on the A site. Fur, he must know that someone is camping this out, but his eyes are forward right now. Nafany coming in from the back. I don't know if he's ever going to clue into this. It looks like his teammate's coming in from behind to try to kill him, but this is a freebie for Nafany. He's about to turn this corner.
Got it.
Fur sitting duck, 35 seconds. They can take it back now. Everybody else on the CT side has died, and Fallen realizes they're going to run away.
Wow, Nafany and Fur somehow just changing positions inside of that A site. Cloud9, a hell of a recovery. That Cello, ooh, hello, finds Hobbit with his head turn. He'll be caught out by Shiro point blank. It's Bolts up next. The frag meant to deter the peak, and the T's could turn to B. Fur finds one in the depths of this bomb site. He continues with that first half success. An easy plant for Imperial.
They read the reaction. They even caught the first player off guard. That was really nice, man. Listen, I'm biting my tongue here. I just think Cloud9, until they lose, you got to give them odds on Vertigo, but it's looking like a very well-prepared Imperial that are executing just as well. So, Nafany in this retake, well, they've got the first kill. Ooh,
that's 2.
This is, you know, a real clutch taking place. However, there's one up in heaven. He nearly hits that last one, but Fur takes him down.
But Cloud9 aren't shying away from this. We still have Shiro pressed in.
This crane smoke is all they have left, though. So after this comes up, they cannot sit dead. Whoa! Inters with the long-range 5-7.
Oh, man, things going south.
Cello's health is so low.
They're ahead of the flash, so it seemed, but Vinny gonna take off the pressure of the moment. Hobbit. Oh, if he catches them not watching, if he finds them bomb planting, another smoke goes down, Hobbit goes through. Vinny's got the trade, but at least still time. Axile in close proximity.
His cover is low.
Vinny, he just lost his support, and Axile shines. The ump in with 2. Stunning shot from Inters. Glorious clutch. Axile closed it on them. I love this, though. Imperial, they're going to get it in and around through the CT spawn. We see those desperate shots from C9 out of elevator.
They ran pistol again. Oh, the flash is perfect for this position.
Nothing for Inters, but the AK of Axile. The fruits of his labor from the last round get taken right back. Hobbit looks to run down bomb. Vinny's got it in. Cello slides out. Shiro tapped that. Cello on for the clutch. As Nafany just minimizes behind those boxes. He continues to shoot, but the gun goes dry. Into the cover. Back to the fight. Cello's got it.
Made no sense. It made absolutely no sense. That was something more than CS, for sure.
Axile swings out, but won't even catch Vinny. Sure as hell took him low, but what do you know?
Wow.
Inter's also empty-handed. Shiro finally doing something here for C9. They're just grasping at trying to hold on to this B site. A well-placed nade could just blow them away, but that utility's non-existent. All they have is smokes for this retake. And Hobbit's hunting towards middle. He'll find the better of Bolts. That's enough to get the ball rolling. The only player with full health on Imperial is Fur on the other end of the map, but he sees backs turned. He's gonna catch them. He shoots Shiro inside of the spawn. Cello dies on the bomb site.
They're watching the flank.
They need to deal with Fur because he got that first kill. They know that they're compromised. They know they have to deal with this, but Fur's not gonna go down. It needs to be Nafany hunting. He'll find it, but there's still no time.
Wow.
They've got mollies going over construction. They've smoked elevator. Hobbit's burning. He ran through that fire. He's now, oh no, Bolts! His nade finds the target. Fur gets the headshot bottom ramp, does his own thing on his own terms, and all of a sudden, this is an A-Rap. Shiro, he's gonna have to do it all, as he seemingly does. 2 kills already. Bolt's just gonna go straight for that plant. Oh. Shiro, the hero, with a chance at that 4th. It's Cello and it's Fur, it's Inters and it's Axile, and that bomb has to get planted. C9 coming at this from 2 opposite ends. Axile, his chance to shine. He bests Cello, and it falls on Fur. We talk about Fallen's years of experience, but Fur is a legend in his own damn right, and he is playing out of his mind and out of Cloud9's sight. Where has he got off to? No utility. Fur is gonna go back up short side. Bombs planted on the front end of sight. And as they get on that defuse, Fur, you have to peek, it's being covered. Oh, he doesn't go, and they stick it for 11. What could have been is not. And Nafany over on the short side. Shiro keeping himself here, but down go those last few smokes. They've got 1 to spare, 20 seconds. Nafany's gonna cut off Vinny. Hobbit pressured away to the wall. 2 kills in from Imperial, but Nafany looks to lock it in. It's 2v2 again, and Fallen, the bomb plant, oh, he comes off it.
8 seconds.
There's no time to spare. If Inter stops this, he has a chance. He kills Bolts first. Fallen's right beneath. And all of a sudden that CT falls. Fallen goes above. Oh, the no-scope's his, but Inter's trades another critical clutch. Oh. Sends a warning shot over the bow. And look at this from Cello. He tries to press up, but Nafany's got his number yet again. 5v4, over and over. And Imperial's hopes drain.
Oh man, that might not be a player you can afford to lose. Again, a key component to this team on Vertigo these days. And Cello has been axed out in these last few rounds. Early flash tactics on the ramp have stopped the aggression. The greed from Imperial gets punted. Oh. And Axile now on the up.
2 snipers and 3 players left for Imperial. Good flashbangs at least. Axile waiting for his next chance. He's got support on the side in the form of Inters, not to mention Hobbit's here already. Fallen yet again, up and above, damage in, but it needs to be Bolts over from quad. He finds it in the smoke, but Shiro yet again, and overtime. Cello dishing out shots. Oh, Fur, he's gonna slide right back. That almost works out perfectly. Then a dink comes into Nafany. And C9, much like Imperial, struggling to extend up this ramp. The flash is not good. Fallen gets his mark. Shiro takes the trade. And it's man advantage Imperial with a flash at the side of the crane. But Shiro
keeps coming.
An absolute monster. And Cello looks to do the same, but Inters trades it. And Shiro continues to get closer and closer as Cloud9 claw their way to what could be 18. In the smoke is Bolts, and Inters, oh, he gets traded by Vinny. Over the top, Shiro presses in, all the way around, Vinny's able to succeed. They start to press in, fire placed appropriately. Shiro, he's not needed yet because Axile comes in from the flank. Bolts, he just has to go for it, and it's Axile up next. Cloud9 end it. And it's here in Rio de Janeiro that the music and the cheers come to an end. Imperial have fallen 0-3.